Twitty in the city.
Aloha.
You gotta stop, dog. Keep it. It don't matter. Also, one thing I hate about these 4K cameras, I got a zit right here, and I know producer Johnny is gonna zoom in on that bad boy.
I can't see it from here.
You can't see it.
I couldn't see it anyway.
Johnny,
If I put my head close to you, I wouldn't be able to see it. I need glasses.
I
to
guarantee
see anything
when this episode comes out, look at that 4K. Johnny
Okay.
gonna get it clean.
Keep messing with it. Now that you pointed it out, now I'm just looking at it.
Yeah,
now.
anyway. Don't look at me. Just keep the camera
this whole
on THC.
episode, I'm gonna be looking at you.
That's fine. Welcome to Twitty in the City. I'm Twitty. That's THC, the Hawaiian comedian. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Y'all been doing it, dog. We almost close to the 10 kizzy.
Bruh, it's
10K.
been crazy. It's been crazy, man. I just want to say thank you to everybody that has liked and subscribed, has been commenting.
Been great.
Keep the comments on there. Some of y'all getting crazy with them comments, but that's all right. That's all right.
You like it.
Yeah.
Don't act like it's like y'all getting crazy.
Bring it, because you know what? There's always different points of view to the topics that we talk about. So I like the comments that come in that sit there and show different points of view of what it is.
I don't know how we could pull it off, but I feel like we need to do a run them back. Some of them that
run them back.
Good. Like there's been certain topics and comments you've been talking about that we need to give our opinion back.
Brad, you know, I just responded to a comment about the Tool one about
that's why I said we got to run them back.
That's what I'm saying. Well, they running them back. Like they bringing them back up again. There's folks going through there and running through our old videos, which I appreciate because there's some folks in there that are going through the whole library now, and then they're commenting because I'm seeing comments show up on our older videos, but our new comments.
We got a library now.
Yeah.
We do though, but appreciate y'all. Again, if it's on YouTube, THC's commenting, any other other platforms, I got you. So it's us commenting. So if you want to dish it, we'll dish it right back.
Oh yeah.
I just got back from vacation, a guy's trip I did to Myrtle Beach. Golfing, vacationing, bruh, different now.
What do you mean?
Compared to how we grew up, I got kids staying in rooms that as a 30-something-year-old was never touching that as a kid growing up. My parents wasn't sending me to no golf resort where I get my own little wristband and get to just wander off with my phone and that. No. First of all, I didn't even fly growing up. Let's just start with that fact.
Okay.
Growing up, I think I can recall flying twice in my childhood. We drove everywhere when we went on vacation, which the moment we got in the car, it was already vacation. That was my standard. Just get in the car, we Gucci. You remember when the hotel itself was your vacation? Because you had the pool, your parents allowed you to go down to the pool by yourself. You had your room key. You could go down and get the breakfast that was free, complimentary, and your parents wasn't bugging about you just going there and eating. That was a vacation by itself for me.
Now you're talking about when you was a kid, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. As a kid.
I'm just trying to follow because it still sounds very fun and lavish to me.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying kids nowadays, like that would not be a vacation.
No.
They'd be like, we get in the car and going somewhere.
See, I'm still trying to put together what vacation, what that means. I'm still trying to get the definition of that because growing up, like a vacation for us was just my dad took time off for work.
Right.
Now it didn't mean that we was like on vacation. It just meant that we was going to do it. And we did a lot of house projects during vacation.
Well, then if you guys ever went to a hotel, what was that then? Vacation.
Okay, now here it is. Here it is now. See, like, my dad, we drove a van.
Yeah.
So we can sleep in the van. So we wasn't staying at hotels. Like hotels was something we dreamed about. Like even now, this is how crazy it is. I'm Hawaiian. Bro, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm Hawaiian.
Yes.
My family is from Hawaii. I've been to Hawaii maybe 3 times as a kid, and that was the only time. And we had to fly because we weren't gonna take a boat.
No, and you're not driving.
But I had always told myself that I wish I could see Hawaii from the eyes and the points of view of the people who were visiting. See, when I go to Hawaii, it wasn't about vacation. Like when I get to Hawaii, I hug like 2-3 of my aunts, and then I got to go help my cousins in the yard, or it's time to go get the yard work done, or it's time to go help with the animals. I had chores when I got to Hawaii. Like I never got to see Hawaii as Hawaii, like how everybody else seen it in the vacation wise. And then this was my vacation. This was the time out of school. This was when it was summertime, and it was like, oh, I'm going to Hawaii. I thought I was going to Hawaii to party.
No.
No.
Going there to work.
Work.
It was like a second home for
yes.
y'all. It was a second house that your family leased.
Yep.
And when you got out there.
And then if we had to drive, like if we had to go see my grandfather who lived in Washington, we lived in California, Northern California. When we went to go see my grandfather, we drove. And we didn't stay in a hotel. We'll sleep at the rest stop in the van. The van was big enough to hold me and my family.
That's crazy.
That's how we did.
I was the same way. Driving was living on the East Coast, we drove from Virginia to freaking Florida.
Yeah.
And same. The hotels was also those intermission, I guess you would call them, hotel stops. We're talking Motel 6, not the Holiday Inn. That was kind of nice.
Holiday Inn was nice.
Yeah, Holiday Inn back then was cooking.
Woo.
But we was in the Motel 6 because we were literally there to sleep and wake up and get back in the car. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Nowadays, hotels are really like resorts for kids.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what do you mean I don't got a complimentary breakfast? What do you mean I can't just go and order room service?
Right.
Room service, I never witnessed until I was an adult.
Right. And you know what though? Like, even though it wasn't as lavish as it was anything, like it wasn't like we're stopping at hotels and we're getting like free breakfasts or something like that. Like we were driving in the van, we were sleeping in the van, we're doing that. I don't think I would still give that up for what they have today. I don't.
I wouldn't either.
I like feeling like we were just like traveling and just going places.
Well, because
living.
It was an experience.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because my everyday was not that life.
Yep.
Like on vacation, you sleeping in the car, fine, but you go to a gas station, parents let you get that occasional candy you couldn't always get. Like getting candy on vacation hit different than getting candy during the regular school year or work week.
Oh yeah, and plus being on vacation, like or being on that time off, when you was out there, like back home, if I would have asked my mom for a Snicker bar just on a regular day, like that ain't happening.
Oh, that was a cardinal sin.
But on vacation, we stopped at the gas station and she was like, "Hey, do you want a Snicker?" It was like, "What?"
Yeah. Your parents asking you if you wanted it when you're used to being like, if I ask, I might get slapped.
Because it was a whole big experience for all of us.
Exactly.
It wasn't just an experience for just me and my sisters. And I tell you, like nowadays, like it's crazy because I think doing that and traveling in the car and stuff like that, it made me appreciate what was around me, what was in a different state, what was in a different thing.
Yeah.
I was learning how, we play the license plate game on the road when you're driving, out-of-state license plate.
Yep.
You start looking for that. Nowadays, you can't get a kid to look up from his phone or his tablet when he's sitting in the car.
But even on an airplane. Like
airplane, same thing. That was the best.
Was, again, I only did it probably 2-3 times. And it was to go to Texas for like one of my cousins.
Yeah.
But just the fact of being on the airplane.
Yeah.
Give me the window all day. Because I'm going to just play a game with myself where you open and you close and you open and you close and you maybe halfway dim it.
All day.
And then you just slide in the chair and see how much you can see.
All day.
Like there was we didn't live in the first class life where we had the TV on the back. I didn't have it. I used to awe at reading the food little menu. Just complimentary this, complimentary that. And she'd come by and be like, "Can I get you some?" I look at my mom and she's like, "You heard it, what you want? Can I get the cranberry juice?
Can I get it?
Can I get the cranberry juice?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you want the whole can? I can do that, Mom? Do you want it? Can I get the can?
And I think that's like it blows my mind that some people are part of these everyday technology things and they don't even take like 3 seconds, 5 seconds to just go, holy crap! Like I'm 30,000 feet in the sky right now. Like, I'm the clouds that are usually above me are now below me.
It's like low level luxury.
Yeah.
It's like I'm supposed to be here.
Going from San Francisco to Hawaii, when we would fly home, that was a 4.5-hour flight across the Pacific Ocean, which is the biggest ocean on the planet. And to go across and to look up and to be in there for like 2 hours and then look again. And we still over this big blue ocean.
But it looks different though. It can look different.
Huge.
It can look different.
Huge difference.
So I got to ask you, I'm going to transition now to when it came to driving.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like there were certain parents and certain levels of the dad when it came to driving.
Okay.
Was your dad, Mr. Crack of Dawn, time is time? Like if he said 6 a.m., we are out at 6 a.m.
Bruh, I learned how to navigate, calculate gas mileage, calculate distance and time because my father was like that. Now, my father, he was when he was in the Navy, he worked on submarines. And his job was the man that sat there and would look, because you don't have windows on a submarine.
Right.
So in order to make a turn, you have to look at a map, you have to look at a clock, and then you have to look at your depth, and you have to do all that, and you have to add it up, and then look at the dude who's got the steering wheel and tell him, hey, in like 6 seconds, I need you to turn the thing to the left at so many degrees.
Right.
And he'd start the clock. So yeah, when we drove, my dad we was up crack of dawn, early in the morning, getting there. My dad was also the one that went to the gas station the night before.
Yep, my dad
and
was
filled
the same way.
That way, when we started, he was like, I shouldn't have, if I want to stop at the gas station, that's how he was. It was just to grab some coffee.
Yeah.
But it wasn't anything he needed essential from the gas station.
Was your dad also the one that coffee stop? Nobody else got outside the car. He might have turned it off to save his gas, but nobody's getting out of the car to go to the gas station to get his coffee.
Unless you need the bathroom.
Well, usually, so where I grew up, by the time you got up.
So, like, what do you say? Nobody's getting out of the car when he's getting out?
No. If it was just a coffee stop.
Oh, yeah.
You're not getting out.
No, that's
because I didn't drive long enough that you got to pee. So you should have
peed. Stay buckled.
Yeah. What you unclipping for?
And he can hear that clip all the way up. Where you going?
What you unclipping for?
Because that's how they used to say. The minute you go to try to unclip, before they would open the door, my dad would say something like, I'm just getting this. I'm just getting that. And then that's when we knew, okay, we just got to sit here.
We just sitting here. We
ain't moving.
Don't ask for mom to go in the back and grab something.
Nope.
Like, no, you are not changing anything.
Whether it's rainy, snowy, it's cold as hell, whatever, when my dad did pull over to the gas station to fill up, if I didn't jump out the car the same time he did, if I didn't have my shoes on and was ready because I knew he was pulling up to the gas pump during this trip, because I had to jump out, and while he was hitting the gas, I was grabbing the windshield wipers, had to clean the windshield, and he would complain. Like, if I missed a bug, if there was a smear, if it didn't look right, like,
oh, you got to clean it.
You're doing it again. Like, I probably have cleaned his windshield. The most I think I've done it was like 4 times at one stop.
Yeah. No, driving on vacation was a full-on mission, operation.
Oh, yeah. It was military ready.
As much as I used to hate it as an adult, I feel like it's built me for success on prep. Because it was like the night before, it's your checklist. And you better wake up. My dad used to always say, you should be able to wake up, put drawers on, and leave.
Yep.
Wake up, brush teeth. Like, outfit is laid out.
Yep.
Bags by the door.
Yep.
Hell, there was sometimes my dad, your bag had to be ready the night before because he's already putting it in the vehicle.
Yeah.
Because when we get up, there is no, you're going to drag it down the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to grab, like, every pillow, your favorite pillow, it better be in the car.
Oh, yeah.
You better have everything you need.
Mm-hmm.
Charger, all that.
You ever get half, like, just on the road, you're not too far from the house, and you be like, oh, I forgot it, but you scared to tell them?
Oh.
It just be like, you know what, I'm going without it.
You got to make
happening.
that business decision. Nah. And also being like, when your parents ask you for it, be like, is that home?
So let me ask you something. If you about to start this family vacation, right? If, let's say you realize you forget it and you just pulled out, would you say, hey, just stop and I'll run back to the house?
Are we talking as childhood me or like I'm a grown adult now?
No, childhood you now. You in the back of the car, you know you forgot your favorite pillow. Now the car only pulled out of the driveway and still in the street, and you realize it. Are you telling him, hey, stop, I'll run back in? Are you gonna do that?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I would chance that one because I can see the house. Now, if I'm a good 300 yards away, we already made the first turn by the stop sign. Oh, yeah.
You done?
We're done. Nope.
So basically, when the house is no longer visible, kiss it bye-bye.
Bruh, I've been at a campsite with my dad, where your pillow at? Well, I was going to tell you, but I didn't want you to turn around and be like, hey, you got to go back and get your pillow.
He said, I'm going to chance it if I'm by the driveway.
If I can see the house, I'm going to be like, just like, Dad, you ain't got to move. Like, I'm going to run back. I'm going to run in.
I'm going to leave the door open and everything.
But hold on. That still might get me in trouble because that means he got to turn.
See, that's what I'm thinking about.
He got to turn the car off. He got to give me the keys because that's the only way to get back in the house.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You talking about back then. This ain't where you had the garage door opener or you just got a little app that we can.
And if you do, he makes because when you run in and you look back, everybody looking at you. The eyeballs is on you, like you holding up this whole trip right now.
I'm gonna say no because I know back then I was that kid that would be so nervous.
Yeah,
I would possibly leave a light on, and if we was to get back, and that light was on, I can't do it. I'm not risking,
man.
I'm not risking still getting a whooping post vacation for that pillow. That pillow ain't worth it, dog.
What's funny is though is like when my dad, when you asked me, is like, does he get up early, do all that stuff? Do it. What was funny is that actually transitioned into me because that's how I do things now, especially if I'm on the road traveling for comedy. Like, yeah, on the road in the thing, I got to hit this. I know it's this
the
much
earlier
time.
The better.
Yep. It's gonna cost me this much in gas. Like I do all my stuff as soon as I'm going out there.
Dog. Back then, also, I give kudos. Yeah, I'll give kudos because back then I thought it was amazing. No GPS.
Yeah.
But my dad knew Highway 64 like at the back of his hand.
Bruh, my dad knew where he was going always.
Same.
But he always made me feel like we was lost. And he did that on purpose to make me read the maps where he was like, hey, look on the map, tell me where we are, tell me when the next stop is.
Yep.
And I'd be like, okay. Or he'd be like, all right. He'd look at his mileage and he'd be like, okay, I'm only going to get about 400 miles. So where's the next thing that's going to come up on this? And then I would tell him, okay, you're looking for Grants Pass or you're looking for this one. Because we were driving up towards Washington. And he'd be like, all right, well, that's Grants Pass. That sign said it's like 300 miles away. So we could probably make it like that. But I had to do that. GPS, I like it today, though. I love my GPS today.
Oh, it's clutch.
If I had to go back to reading Thomas guides, and printing out MapQuest,
can I do it still? Yes. Do I want to?
No.
Absolutely, bro. MapQuest. I can't think of any other.
Bruh.
Was MapQuest all you had? I only grew up just knowing MapQuest. I don't even know if there was a second website that could give you directions.
It was called Thomas Guide. You bought them thick map books called Thomas Guide.
But no, I mean just like on the computer back then. All I knew was MapQuest.
I think MapQuest like monopolized.
I think that was it.
When
like
it
I
first
think
came out,
if you was an anti-MapQuest, and it was like, good luck, bro. I don't know any other site.
Yeah, but as soon as GPS came out, though, MapQuest was bye-bye.
Did your first purchase, was it a Garmin?
No, it was a TomTom.
Oh,
my first GPS was TomTom. Yeah,
I heard of a TomTom. The first one my family had was a Garmin.
Yeah, the Garmin was a little much. The Garmin was more expensive than the TomTom. But I use as a comedian. Yeah, when that TomTom came out, that changed. And then I could change like whether or not it was like my avatar was a car or a truck or a van or something. But
Garmin, no, it was just the red arrow.
Yep.
Arrow. Purple road, side roads were
which is
gray.
funny. Which is funny because they still sell these.
Oh yeah, I've thought about buying a Garmin just to see.
But for what? But for what reason? You got the same thing on your phone.
No. I would literally want to buy it and return it. I just want to see, have they changed the style?
At all. Style's the same.
That's crazy.
Style's the same because if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If you got a Garmin, let me know if it's still the same from back in 1999 to 95 to 2005.
It's flatter. But it's still the square.
No, I'm talking about what the display looks like. I don't care how thin or thick it is. No, I'm talking about the display.
Yeah, I think the display has changed.
Where that giant red arrow and it just be navigating on the road.
You know what I do like about the TomTom, though, and I think this is why they're still around, is because those things work straight off a satellite. They don't go. So even if you're using your phone for navigation and you lose signal.
Oh, yeah, you toast.
Done. But the TomTom and the Garmin, they came straight from satellite, so you weren't bouncing off of towers.
Yeah.
So no matter where you were, I could be out in the middle of the forest with my TomTom, and it worked.
That is true. I do remember the Garmin.
Straight from the satellite.
Just phones be dead, and Garmin just still like,
make it right.
And 300 feet, make it right. And it's like, I'll be dang. Look at you,
That
Garmin.
was what I liked about my TomTom. Yeah. Like, it always stayed connected no matter what.
That's crazy. But no, car rides growing up, that's all I knew about vacation. I never went on a cruise on vacation as a kid. I went one time. That was my 18th birthday.
No, I didn't go till I was an adult and as a comedian.
Yeah. A cruise. I knew my parents went on them all the time. I got left home with grandma, which even going to grandma's house was vacation.
I think my mom and dad only went to one. I think they only went to one cruise their whole time.
Bro, if you think about that,
but they had 3 kids to raise.
Going to grandma's house for me was vacation.
Yeah.
Like just going to grandma's house. I would put going to grandma's house up against any other type of vacation as a kid growing up.
Why? You didn't go to like any amusement parks?
I did. That's what going to grandma's house, especially my dad's parents, my grandma Frances and my granddaddy Bill. Big screen TV, got to sleep in the basement. Got to stay up late.
Man.
Grandma would let me eat jelly beans late. Granddad let me eat jelly beans, having Swiss cake rolls, ice cream.
I love that. I love visiting the house that had that room down in the basement. I feel like you can get as loud as you wanted, and you didn't disturb nobody upstairs.
So it was the garage, and my granddad converted it into another room.
Into another room? Mm-hmm. Well, there was a lot of people that did that.
Yeah, especially on the East Coast. You did that all the time.
West Coast, too.
But going to grandma, especially those are the grandparents. Oh, I knew I was living large.
Yeah.
I get to sleep downstairs. Feel like I was a badass because I wasn't upstairs with everybody. So if the burglar came in, I get to deal with him first. I'd be low-key kind of scared. Had a computer in that room. So I was only playing Tetris and Solitaire, but felt dope.
Yeah,
Waking up whenever I wanted to, having breakfast made. That's why I said those grandparents, I put them up against any vacation.
And let me ask you though. Was breakfast like homemade every day that you stay with grandma? Then that was what was different in my house. Like in my house, breakfast was just make some cereal, make something like that, whatever.
Exactly.
But anytime I went to grandma's house or I went to auntie's house, with breakfast, lunch,
everything was
dinner.
made.
Woo!
Yeah, breakfast for me was always bacon and eggs, but I was always a sucker for my grandma's pancakes. I'd ask for them every time.
It was
3 days in a row. I want them.
It was different. Like from my grandma, Polynesian grandma, it was always we always had Portuguese sausage. We had sausage. Portuguese sausage, Spam, rice. That was like everyone. But then if it was my dad's mom, my grandma Peabody, then it was waffles. It was Belgian waffles.
Right.
It was bacon.
Bro, it was the works.
Yeah.
And then
but
it
was like the works from both. Like I was lucky enough to have both cultures in my family too. I could be like, what? Yeah, that's how I think I got fat. I do. Bro, I was folks out there won't know that. I used to be 340 pounds.
I see.
Bro.
You showed me a picture.
Woo.
It's crazy to believe that, but you was eating that luxury when you get to go over there.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Great.
That's what it was.
Yeah. But no, I also we gotta talk about this because I seen it on my trip.
On this last one in Myrtle Beach?
Yeah, the last one in Myrtle Beach.
Okay.
Going to the beach just by itself. Experience. Do you recall going to the beach?
Maybe you're talking to a Hawaiian, but go ahead.
You, at some point going to the beach on an actual vacation, not there to work.
Okay.
Because I feel like for you even going to the beach, you might have been.
Bro, I was still working.
Yeah, you still working. I
was still working.
The few times you had the opportunity to go
and enjoy and then relax. I got you.
Wasn't part of going to the beach getting in the water?
Who doesn't get in the water?
Bro, Myrtle Beach, just getting tans.
No. No, there was somebody in the water. Nobody was in the water.
I was on that beach for 10 minutes, bro.
So they could have done all what they was doing on the cliff.
Bro, literally.
They could have went to the mountain and
I think the only credibility they wanted was that they just had sand like in their shoes.
What?
Not a soul.
You didn't either?
I wasn't dressed properly that day.
But you didn't go?
I didn't go.
Who goes to
that's what I'm saying.
That?
And I'm talking
Did they have a towel?
Yes, I'm talking they got the towel. They got the umbrella. They got the basket where they're going to be there chilling.
Holy crap.
And not one in the water.
And you know some of them drove hella far.
That's what I'm saying.
Hella far.
Some
just
of them
to get to Myrtle Beach.
Some of them were dressed as if they were shocked they pulled up to the beach. They in jeans, button up, shoes.
Nah, see, I don't get that.
And I'm like, how?
I don't get that.
There ain't no way you just
because you've been in Hawaii, right?
Yes.
How many people did you see with jeans on the beach?
Nada. I seen even people in shirts just fully unbuttoned, like they ready to take the shirt off, knowing they getting in the water.
What?
Bro, tennis shoes, socks,
bro,
jeans.
That's like showing up on a basketball court with a football.
Yes, bro, it was. You can name every possible thing to distinguish, like they're gonna get in. Nope, just there.
So you're telling me that if I was there with you, we could have been placing bets on who was gonna get in the water, and you would have won every time because you would have voted nobody.
Yes. Or we both would have lost because I would have also bet at some point somebody gonna get in.
There was nobody even there with like their kids and their family, nothing?
No.
It was just all adults.
Just all adults. Just on the beach.
That's probably why.
Just on the beach. And also not even not playing any game. No throwing of a football, just laid there. Phone. Lay in there. Phone. roll over.
Every one of them with their phone. Living my best life. Living my best life.
And I'm just like, you are literally inches from the water.
I couldn't do it.
Let's say at least put your feet in.
Nope, I couldn't do it. I'm going all the way in.
Oh, bro.
I'm poly,
that's
man.
The rule.
I need that salt water.
That's the rule, bro. But it blew my mind because growing up, I needed a leash.
Yeah.
When I was by the beach, I was gonna take that whooping. Where your mom be like, "Don't run away from me." Oh, I'm running away, Mom. I gotta get to the water.
And there's probably people out there right now that's gonna be like, you know how cold that water is? I'm gonna tell y'all something. I used to get in the water in San Francisco. Now that water is cold.
The East Coast water is not that cold.
And I didn't care. What you talking about? The Atlantic is not that cold?
Not in Virginia. Or correction, I might not think
the Atlantic is cold. The Atlantic is cold as shit.
I thought it was fine.
Pacific is way more.
Compared to here in Idaho, where you're up in the mountains going into those lakes, it ain't that cold.
No. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to.
Okay.
Back then, probably it was cold. But now it ain't that cold. But yeah, growing up, the moment I got to the beach, my mom basically knew, like, the moment feet hit sand, I'm looking, I'm like, where we going to be at? Mm-hmm. Somewhere over there.
Bye-bye.
I'm gone.
Bye-bye. Yep. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. That don't even make no sense. So if I pull up a picture of Myrtle Beach right now, like if I look at
Google Map probably got not one little pebble. Black, brown, white, no little dots in the water. It wasn't
because like somebody put up a sign and said like no swimming. The lifeguard was like, "Hey, we got sharks in the water, so we don't want nobody in the water." There was no warning.
No warning. It was an actual hot day where the water would have.
That don't make no sense.
Stellar to get into.
That don't make no sense,
bro.
But you didn't get in either, though.
I did not go there to get in. It was, you know how you're on the boardwalk, and as we were walking, my buddy was like, "Hey, let's walk on the beach side to check out the back side of the strip."
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something.
And as I was walking and looking, I'm like, I don't hear or see not one splash.
As my basic Polynesian instinct kicks in, even if you mention boardwalk, I'm gonna be wearing slippers and something I can take off easily and get in the water. No matter what. Matter what. Just don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna be there with my socks and my shoes. I'm gonna be ready to where if we walk anywhere near where there's any body of water and you say I'm about to get, I'm right behind you.
Right.
Yeah.
If you say board, if we woke up that morning, it's like, what's the plan, Twitty?
Yep.
We're going to the boardwalk.
Yep.
You got boardwalk attire.
Yep.
Which is slides or flops.
Yep.
Swim trunks or some sort of shorts that can get wet.
With a hoodie.
And a hoodie.
Yep. Because I don't know how cold it's going to be in the morning at first.
Gotcha.
And it might be a little cold in the morning, but later on, boom, hoodie come off. Yep, time to get in the water.
He said I got the boardwalk attire.
Yes.
That's crazy. But no, I had to share and get a recap of childhood vacations.
Yeah,
bro, I'm telling you, it blew my mind. I was very, very disappointed.
You know how long I would have sat there just waiting for somebody to get in the water?
I wish I could have, but nothing. I didn't even see nobody get up and like kind of look at the water, like even think about it.
They just all lay there, just
laying there. You might have seen the occasional like turn back because you know what it felt like. They were scared of the water because a couple of times you see people look back as if like that water better not touch me, and it's like you by the beach.
Bro, half of them people have probably never seen a beach.
Still.
Then
why are you going?
You know what? And that goes back to like vacation. Like when you're driving, I hate driving with people who complain about how long they're in a car. When they know it's going to be long, it's the same thing. It's kind of like they're not appreciating what's around them while we driving. It's the same as those folks ain't appreciating the beach and the water that's right in front of them.
Driving, that was one that you could not ask or complain about the drive. Only thing I was allowed to do was just ask, when are we eating? Because I am getting a little hungry. At which point, Mom had to tell me I could reach in the back and get the snacks.
Yes.
I was not allowed to just be back there smashing on snacks.
No.
Them snacks was, again, strategized out on when you could eat.
Them snacks was staged like perfectly underneath the bed that everybody was sitting on, so that it was going to be a pain in the ass to get it out if you was trying to go in and out of this thing.
Yeah,
Bro, it wasn't accessible.
Our parents back then, everything was dialed in.
Oh, yeah.
Like to the point, like you said, I know for us, the snacks was always by the hatch.
Okay.
Because we had a Ford Explorer.
Gotcha.
So it was always by the hatch, which was accessible. But me in the back seat, there ain't no
reaching.
way. If I am, I'm pulling everything out of order. And then Mom gonna be pissed because everything was in order based on the time we were traveling.
Yep.
Oh, no. Snacks. And you better ask for those at a gas station. We ain't pulling over the side of the road.
Oh,
so
not to make an exception.
No, there ain't no exception.
No.
You ever had that parent that tried to warn you too when she was like, "You sure you don't want anything?" "Nah, I'm good." "You sure?" Because we got about 300 miles, and your dad ain't stopping for that till we get to the next gas station.
Every one of my aunties down to my mom, I think it was just bred in our family to let us know one time only. You get a chance to answer once. And whatever answer you pick, you better stick with that. No matter how hungry you get, no matter how nah. This is what you said.
Oh, I would have learned quick in your family. I was a little spoiled.
We all did.
My mom would give this. I knew if she asked me a second time, even if I don't want it, then take it.
Yep.
You hungry? Nah, I'm good. You sure? I'll take some Doritos.
Especially if it had to do with the house. Like if we went on a vacation visiting my aunts, and my aunt was like, she was cooking for everybody, and she said, "You hungry?" And I said, "No, I'm okay." And then she cleaned the kitchen, and then I thought, because an hour later I got hungry, I was going back in that kitchen to grab me something to eat now.
Bro, you stupid.
Yeah. That's like you said, I'm gonna learn quick.
I don't care what.
I learn quick.
I don't care what race or what decade you was in. That is an absolute rule. You don't go back in that kitchen once it's clean.
Nope.
You might be able to go in there when they are in the process of cleaning.
No.
I said maybe. Mm-mm. I'm talking like 0.0001%.
Because they trying to get rid of something that you trying to make more of. Yes. And that ain't happening.
No. The only way you allow back in that kitchen is if you got called because they realize it's a waste to put that back in the fridge.
Correct.
But to just walk up in there and be like, "I want some more meatloaf," and meatloaf been packed up 10 minutes ago, you better turn around or you're going to become some meatloaf.
And then even if you did manage to get the meatloaf out and you managed to get some out of there, but you only put back that much more back in the fridge.
Bro, that's you.
I was guilty. I was that kid.
I might leave that in-laws house and going back home for vacation.
Put that much milk.
Dog.
I ain't gonna lie, but I'm not the only one that's done this in life. Everybody done it.
If I did that on vacation though, I would have been in the back with all the bags. I don't even get to be in the back seat. That type of privilege, I done lost because that's house rules. You don't do it. Nobody.
One of the only things I only hated about vacation sometimes was when my house became the vacation. When my cousins came to visit. That was the only time I didn't like it because I always get that one cousin that was like, "Oh, your mom loves me." My auntie, which is my mom, they'd be like, "Oh, my auntie loves me." And then they start doing stupid shit that I would get in trouble for.
Oh, yeah.
But they wouldn't because they visiting.
Yep.
They on vacation right now. And I was like, why do y'all get these special rules?
Oh,
and when I go to your mama's house, I don't get that special rule.
Nope. I don't know what it was. Or did your mom used to say, "That's your cousin. This is your house. So rules apply to you." And I'll be like, "Woman,
hold on. How about when they look at you and they say, "You know what, Sean? You ride your bike all the time. Let your cousin ride your bike today." And it's like, they're like, "You don't never see your cousin. He never gets to ride anything." And it's like,
or do they lie and be like, "I never seen you on that bike"? Be like, "What?
Oh yeah,
I rode that bike yesterday. I know I rode that."
That's my dad. My dad. That bike ain't never moved. It's been corner of my garage for like 7 weeks, man. That thing ain't never moved. Talking about he gonna ride his bike.
Be lying.
Yeah.
Being like, "Don't play me, Dad. Don't do me like that."
But my cousin used to do that to me all the time. "I'm gonna get the good bike." "No, how you gonna get the guy?" "Cuz my auntie gonna give it to me." "Auntie, can I ride the good bike?" "Of course you can ride the good bike." "What?"
Yeah, Sean don't ride it anyway. Be like, "What
do you mean?
Then you just asked me to go to the grocery store last night on the bike to get the milk?"
You ever had to ride the crappy bike next to your bike, and then your cousin was on the bike, and y'all was going to the store, and he doing nothing but talking, but crapping on your bike, talking about, "Man, your bike is shit. I don't know why I even." And you just sitting there on the other crappy bike going, "Dude, why you talking shit about my bike?" Dog. You don't want to then switch up then.
Cousins on vacation. I think something
horrible.
I think something about vacation as a relative, you get this special coat that you get to put on.
That's only for certain uncles and certain aunties.
But still though, because that coat be dog, that vacation cousin, the aunt and uncle, that thing be hitting different.
Oh,
like you be looking at them like, "I don't know who you are." Right. Even my own mom, I'd be like, I don't know who she is. Talking about some, Deshaun, you can go get a Swiss cake. What? It's 8:00 p.m.
What? Oh man,
8:00. He can go get one.
To watch the rules bend. To just sit there, you just tell yourself, "Woman, okay, I live in a dictatorship. That's where I'm at."
And in the moment they leave, it's on lock. It's back lockdown.
Yep.
It flip a switch.
Yep.
Oh, I used to hate cousins coming over.
And then it's like I'm getting blamed after the cousins leave.
Right.
I'm getting blamed because it's like, oh, your cousins ain't here no more. So why is it like, what are you talking about? Like, I didn't do that.
They just left 2 minutes ago. You was all rainbows and kittens and
Yep.
everything. I love y'all. You can come by anytime.
The minute they leave,
and then
everything
it's back
turn off.
lockdown.
Bam.
Your fault. Go clean that. Why does that mess? Why is that bike just in the middle of the garage? Last time I checked, we was all in the garage.
Yeah, but
you ain't say nothing.
You ever had my dad used to point and be like, hey, you want to get your bike? Oh, that's my bike now. That's I thought I'd never ride it before. Like now it's my bike. Okay, I'll go get it. I'll go pick it up from the yard. Because my cousin would just leave it in the yard. Like he would just drop it in the yard and be like, oh, we out of here, bro. And they get in the car.
That phrase, bro, that face producer Sean, make a note, bro. That face you made I'm just saying,
that. Like, hey, go get your bike. Oh, now that's my bike.
That look,
that's my bike now, huh? Okay, my bad,
bro. That side look to the face,
yeah,
bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's the face you make because you can't say what you want to say.
That's trauma. That's trauma. It comes out sometimes.
Dog.
It's like, Urgh.
I ain't never seen your eyes hit the corner of your eye, or your whole eye circle.
Anytime it does that, anytime that happens, that means we have reached a critical point in my life, in my childhood. Something that happened in my childhood.
I'm surprised you, bro. That was triggering, bro. I'm gonna need that face. Freeze frame that bad boy. That face, boy. I looked at you like you gonna be able to finish the show, dog, because you just went down a rabbit hole. I figured had some bad car. He said, "Go get your bike.
Go get your bike out the yard." Oh, it's my bike now.
Oh, man.
Thought I didn't ride this thing.
That's exactly what you saying when you go out the door too.
You ain't saying it out loud. No. In
your mind,
mumbling.
Like,
you
hours
mumble.
ago, this wasn't even my bike.
Yeah, it was like, now I'm riding it.
I don't ride it for 7 weeks, but now
all of a sudden it's mine and it's in the yard. My bad, Dad.
You pick it up too, all mad, like, I don't even like this damn
And
bike.
you know what's funny is after he done rode it for like a couple days, now when I get on and ride it, the pedals feel different when I go to pedal. I don't even know how that happens. They got it rotating different again.
Oh, boy, my man said you.
Now it's my bike.
Yo, get in the comments. Vacations. How are they back then versus now? What are some traditions or traumas that that's make you do the side eye? I want to know about some traumas or some traditions that you had on vacation. And let me know what you did. Were you a driver, a flyer, a cruiser, all the above? Like I said, drove, flew twice, cruised one time. THC,
no
drive,
cruise, fly,
drive, no hotels. But get in the comments. Let us know, man. Childhood vacations, how are they like? Hit the like, hit the subscribe. We so close to the 10 kizzy.
Oh, so
But then
close.
We still got to get the 15K for the massive
prize.
swag bag. Yeah, dog. We are almost there.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
We're 5,000 ish away.
They're not gonna let us down.
Appreciate y'all, man. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, get in the comments. I'm Twitty. That's THC. We out.